Ladies and gentlemen, don't just show, better off show with Jeff and LG.
Nice.
Permission.
What is this?
This is a dance song called Permission to Dance, where if you want to dance, you have permission, but only if you ask nicely. It's sure green in here, bud.
No, it's not.
You're gaslighting me.
You all right there, man?
I never said I was all right. Hi, I'm Jeff,
I'm Larry.
and this is Better Off Show with Jeff and Larry.
Or LG, as some of you know me as.
LG, where's that come from? Is that Dutch?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were Irish.
Oh, it's both, yeah. No, I'm a little bit Irish. Just a little bit. Today I'm Irish.
Goins.
The McGowans and the McMurrays.
The Shane McGowans, who turns out is actually, I guess he was born in Ireland, the guy from the Pogues, but he was like, he moved to England when he was 5, but he still plays up that whole Irish thing, just like we're doing right now. 'Cause I don't have any Irish in me, but that's why we brought food coloring,
Oh, yeah, we're going to do this bit.
BEER, bud. So, what you do here, a lot of people don't know this.
Mm-hmm. Is that leprechaun blood?
It's leprechaun jizz.
Watch that beautiful robe you're wearing there, by the way.
Oh yeah, from Cove Haven.
Ooh, that's a lot. You put a lot in there. A little goes a long way with food coloring. That's yours.
It looks like
Hold
the.
on, give me that other one. Yeah.
You ever remember that first really good Metallica album, Load? It looks like the cover of Load.
All right, that's it. How many drops did you put?
Hey, it's getting greener and greener.
What are you mixing it with? The pencil?
Yeah, I forgot the spoon. Could have mixed it with my dick, but that's about the same girth.
Yeah, but nobody wants to taste that.
You'd be always drink with the right hand, not with the left. When you have a broadcast headset. Hey, cheers! It's St. Patrick's Day.
How do you say cheers in Irish?
A headbutt. You fucking headbutt the bat. Wait, that's Scottish. Sorry, Scots.
I don't think that really helps the beer.
Oh, well, have you tried go fucking yourself? Because I think it's delicious. Now, St. Patrick's Day honors the day that God gave Irish and dogs to the earth. That's what we're drinking to tonight.
Dogs?
Dogs,
You like-
Irish,
you like
rodents.
dags?
And that's important.
Does this food coloring make you fat?
Well, according
Is
to
it fat free, sugar free?
According to is it Robert F. Kennedy Jr., it gives you cancer and makes you a little bit gay. So drink up, America. And this is I'm not going to say the brand, but
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Jerry, I never said there wasn't anything wrong with that, or there was, but he's not wrong. This is a beer that tastes like resembles champagne. I understand.
Oh, this is champagne of beers?
Exactly.
I thought you were going to go with the silver bullet.
Yeah, I thought that too. We're not going to say brands here because they haven't paid us. It's pay to play here at Better Off Show, and you can get involved. But no,
You can.
How do they do that, by the way?
We haven't got it all set up, but if you want to tip us, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/DJLG210.
I'll tip you. Here's a
And
tip.
that's where you can tip us.
You're a good guy.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, my friend.
Always drink with the right, not with the left.
Yeah, well, you wipe with the left.
Yeah, I was just wiping in there. But I did thoroughly wash my hands. Do you wash your hands
Appreciate that.
for number 1 and number 2, or just number 1?
I try to make it routine for both. Yeah.
That's a good policy,
Yeah,
especially if you work in the food industry. You ever worked in the food industry?
I have. Yes, I've worked at a pizza parlor.
Were you delivering, or were you actually getting your hands in the dough?
I did both. Yeah, I got my hands in the dough and the cheese and the sauce and the fettuccine and chicken
Any
parmesan.
Was it a lucrative endeavor? Did you make some money?
Lucrative?
Yeah. Tips? No?
I would say. I mean, it was okay. I was making $6 an hour, so
Nothing wrong with that. What was that in 1983?
yeah, something like that.
I worked for Papa John's. Remember that fella? He used to be on the cover of all the pizza boxes.
Oh, he got canceled.
What happened?
I don't know. I think he got me too'd or something like that.
Well, it's a shame because he looked great on those pizza boxes, but I had a creepy manager. He was always hitting on us young fellers back then. But the wildest thing, and this is why I will not go back to the food service industry unless there's a good offer. He had shingles, and he had shingles. It's like herpes from your spine.
I know what shingles is. Yes.
Yeah. Uh,
What does it have to do with anything?
well, he had all these open sores, right? And I walk into the office because he's the manager, and he's using the scissors. Papa John's isn't going to get mad at this, right? He uses the scissors that we cut open bags of pepperoni and cheese, like scraping off his open sores in the manager room. And I was like, that's it. I'm out of here. And then 6 months later, I moved to podcasting, evidently.
Apparently, yeah.
No open
so.
sores here. Not today.
None? Thank God.
Well, green beer cures anything, right? They got
I never understand the obsession with the green beer, but okay, sure.
I just made you a glass of green beer, and you don't get it?
And then they dyed the river green.
They dyed the river green today. Isn't it already green, though? Like
Yeah,
brown
pretty
green?
much. It's what they do, just stir up the algae, and then
Stir up the algae, blow snot rockets in there, throw the bodies of the dead rabbits. Do you support the dead rabbits?
I do. You can see I have a sticker back
You
there
can
right
almost
behind
see
you.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. It's there.
Like Bill the Butcher.
Yeah.
There's that guy, and then there's the dead rabbits. A lot of people go with Bill the Butcher, but
Yeah.
my money, I'm telling you, dead rabbits, they're okay. But I like Runda. Runja? How do you say it?
Ragna.
Runda. And this is our mascot for tonight,
That's Queen Ragna.
Queen Ragnar.
Your Majesty.
And
Her Majesty.
I mean, you're a babe, Rhonda. I won't look you right in the eyes or anything. And she's
I wouldn't.
an Indonesian. You're not just
Yes.
Irish, right?
No. I'm Indonesian and Irish.
I never would have guessed.
Yeah.
You look like a mad Irish drunk to me. I'll tell you that much.
I know. Most people just guess it right away.
Well, for any of you who aren't hipped to say it again,
Rangda?
Rhonda. Well, it's Rangda. Rhonda.
Rangda.
Oh, you're right. Nope. Not gonna sing that.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, she's the demon queen. Sorry, she's the demon queen of the Ilocos in Bali, and according to traditional Balinese mythology, which Bali's in Indonesia, correct?
Correct. Yes.
She's terrifying to behold, but I don't feel that way. I think she's beautiful. The child-eating Ragna leads an army of evil witches against the leader of the forces of good, whose name is not Bong, Barong.
Barong.
Barong Obongo. The battle between Barong and Rangda is featured in a dance. That's about the long and short of it.
The dances. See it once.
Can you do it for us?
Nah, it's pretty difficult.
Well, I do it myself, but I don't show off.
Yeah, you need a lot of skills to do that kind of dance.
Hey, I got skills. No, scales. I have a scaly foreskin. But it's not green like you're probably thinking.
That's disgusting.
Well, that's what Better Off Show is about. It's about breaking barriers, and it's also about education.
Benjamins.
And we'll have an educational video.
Breaking Benjamins, aren't we?
Wasn't that your favorite Hot Topic emo band in the aughts?
Oh, I thought that
Breaking
meant
Ben-
like making money, like you're breaking Benjamins.
Well, I
And
stand on
you-
my
you're
business.
making money.
You know that about me. I stand on my business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and but yeah, we got some educational stuff later. Not too far from now. Okay, guys, and
Okay.
remind us where do we go to contribute to the Green Dye Fund here?
¿Qué dices?
I don't speak Gaelic. What do we got? Where do we get involved with this show? How do we comment? What's going on here?
Oh yeah, just jump in the comments. We're on YouTube. Jump in.
Is that .com? YouTube.com?
You can find us. We're streaming on my page right now on LG, and the name of the show is Better Off Show, and this is a beta test.
I'm a beta test
'Cause you're,
in the
you're a
making.
beta male.
Beta.
Yep. And so, yeah, we hope to roll out some actual episodes once the studio gets finished.
I think the studio's looking pretty good though.
It
Especially around
doesn't
here.
look bad actually. Those green lights. And of course, yeah, the queen brings it all together in
Thank you.
the center here. Can't ignore her queenliness. You know she eats babies. Anyways, yeah.
Wait, Rhonda? Or,
Yeah, the queen.
I mean, I do eat eggs. Are those considered babies?
I mean,
Well, they're expensive. They cost about as
technically.
much as a baby these days. I'll tell you.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
But it's worth it. I've been making when I get real, have a real long night and I feel really bad in the morning. I've been making going back to like a breakfast sandwich. Like you toast the bread, you gotta get all the butter. You cook with a lot of butter, and you throw the egg in the butter, and then you get a little toast. You smash it around in the ovals. And you put some American cheese on there. You melt it. You put a kind of a soft-boiled egg because I like all that goo. And then maybe you had a few too many greenies.
I can't do the
Less.
yolk, man.
You don't like the yolk?
Nah, I can't really do it.
I love it. Just all that hot yolk spilling all over everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so good. You like hard? You like over hard?
You look like a guy. Yeah, you look like a guy in a robe would like that kind of
I do.
yolk spilling all over
I
the
don't-
place. Yeah.
I don't get the implication. I mean, I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious. So that's been my guilty pleasure, like on the weekend after a long week, and you go out and you have appletinis with your besties. The next morning, I make one of those. It's delicious. I'll make you one. You'll like it.
Maybe I
You'll
will.
like it.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Gosh, it's a tough egg to break, nut to crack, egg to break, smoke crack. Either way, they're all good.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Damn, smoke rocks. We don't advocate smoking rocks, but everybody knows it's a really fun thing to do.
One rock of
One crack.
A crack rock.
That's how you buy crack, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm.
You have to be very specific because in the areas where they sell crack,
Yeah.
they don't pussyfoot around or
No.
do wishy-washy stuff. You have some.
No, you got to be straight and to the point. Yes.
Let me hear that again.
Hmm?
How do we buy
Oh, here you
crack?
go.
One rock of
One crack.
A crack rock.
That's how you don't do it, though. They're a little hesitant.
You do have to be confident, which actually it helps to be
Yeah.
on crack when you. It's kind of a catch-22 because if you're nervous buying crack, you should
See,
already be
this-
on crack.
For example, this, although this is for cocaine, is a little more confident.
I used to suck dick for coke.
Oh,
See? The confidence in the voice.
no hesitation.
None.
It's
The
almost
honesty.
it's almost like the actor or comedian who said that may have actually sucked dick for cocaine or crack. Was it? No, not marijuana.
Well, I mean, it's a form of it.
Right. For the people at home, crack is just basically solid cocaine, and there's really no difference. Only the laws, and we're not lawyers here at Better Off Show, and no. So we give no advice on any of that stuff, legal or illegal. Okay, but we do have some experience with the laws, and a lot of people. I think San Antonio. One of the things we have here are unsecured loads, which are things on the back of your truck that fall off when you're driving down 410. Or like doing a race with your boys around 1604, and you got a friggin' a washer dryer back there.
I was hit by one of those.
Really?
Yeah, not a washer dryer, but an unsecure load.
Whew.
Yeah.
What
It
was
was
that
lumber.
experience like? Lumber.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was like Final Destination. I thought my windshield was gonna get cracked, but no.
was that recently?
Yeah, well, a few months ago.
Are you okay?
I'm recovering. I haven't driven since, but
I
I'll
don't-
get over it.
Always
Hey, watch out! There's a microphone.
Always-
there, yeah.
touch your face with your right hand. Yeah. Well, that's a problem. I mean, San Antonio, we got a lot of positives, but we have a little bit of a litter bug problem. Maybe a little illegal dumping. I don't know if how many people out there have gone for a stroll in the creeks of San Antonio. That's a rhetorical question. They get a little messy, but we went out there to kind of reconnoiter the creeks, and there was a little event going on here, and it's called the Basura Bash. It's actually a pretty big event. They've been doing it for some odd years, I think over 2 decades maybe. But LG and I went out there, and we kind of got the skinny. We happened to be we had some stuff we had to get rid of. No harm, no foul. But we can show it to you, right? Do we have any of that footage?
Roll it.
Let's roll it. Oh, I'm ready to dump some trash, Chet. I just love getting it out of the house and outside where it belongs.
Where are we gonna dump all this stuff?
How about by that sign up there? Perfect spot. All right, Chet, let's dump this.
I can't wait.
Great idea on this dumping, man. We're gonna save a fortune on these stupid garbage bags, Chet.
Yeah, save some for me, man.
Get it, bud.
Oh look, someone's coming.
I got this. You stay here, keep dumping. I'll go distract them. Hi there. What's the meaning of all this? What do you think you're doing here today?
We are cleaning up trash from the river.
Have you run into anyone illegally dumping or littering while you're cleaning up?
No one's out here, just the remnants of people leaving just trash.
My name's Canister Bradley, and we're here at the 2025 San Antonio Basura Bash. Let's start bashing. As you can see, this basura, as they call it, or as I call it, trash, is perfectly fine for waterland creatures.
This is our 25th year of pulling stuff out of the river. We have pulled tires, cars, and refrigerators, and all sorts of stuff.
Take a look at these two. They think they're better than you and me just because they pick up trash out of the environment instead of leaving it there. Litter bugs will dump anything illegally. For instance, I threw away this dog. If you were a dictator, what would you do with illegal dumpers and litter bugs?
Or just say not to do it. Please don't. San Antonio is a river city, so please respect that.
Chet, I just talked to those people. We can't do this. It's illegal and bad for the environment.
But I just dumped all this.
Sorry, bud. Them's the rules. Let's get to work.
Okay. Well,
That was illuminating. It's interesting. I guess when we go out to those sort of things, we have nom de plumes or nicknames. I called you Chet.
Mm-hmm.
It's short for Chester.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Is that really? I had no idea.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't.
No.
Yeah, and I was Can, just short for Bradley. But I think we got the point across here. It's
Wasn't it canister?
yeah, it's short for canister.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Bradley?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
What you don't want to do is dump illegally in these creeks. We tried it, and it was embarrassing. We saw these volunteers helping out, and God bless them.
We'll be out again. We'll be out learning more lessons around
We like
town.
to learn lessons.
That was a lesson that we needed to learn actually, because
we were dumping illegally.
we were kind of dumping illegally. If they would have put a sign up or something that said like no dumping, then I wouldn't have dumped.
Well, I think that's kind of ignorant for like a sign. You're assuming people are sign literate, or what if you're blind? What if you don't like signs? Nevertheless, I think that's why getting out there and experiencing things is important.
Either way, we did our duty and we cleaned it up.
What'd you say, bud? You serious? We're on air, bud. He said, I'm not gonna repeat it. Giraffe.
There was doo-doo feces thrown all over the walls.
Word up. I hope that that wasn't the case with Gene Hackman, eh? You show up, you got a mummified couple corpses.
Has anything else dropped about that?
She had the hantavirus. She died, and I guess Gene Hackman had
Dementia or
extensive
something?
dementia, and he was walking around. So there had to be some. Gosh, I don't want to tarnish Gene. I love Gene Hackman.
How'd the dog die? That's what I want to know.
He was a bad dog. Well, that's why I threw that dog out initially in the video. He was a bad dog, but I think somebody picked him up, which is good. Tell you that much. But I remember when I was running around the creeks as a kid. It was one of my favorite things. I mean, we're both from San Antonio, or you were born on a military base.
Yes, but I'm technically from San Antonio.
We grew up around here, and we would run around the woods and find all kinds of things. I saw like a San Antonio. We would, I one time I saw a decapitated bird's head on a little like rope string and like a wooden pentagram. So there was like true detective stuff.
The Satan
going on.
worshippers. Yeah.
Those were Satan worshippers.
They were all over the woods. Like that's what my mom would tell me. Don't go play out there in the woods. There's Satan worshippers.
She wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad I didn't get into that kind of wood shenanigans. But I did. The first pornographic magazine I found was it was actually in Japan. But my dad was
thought
stationed
you were
in
gonna say it was in the
Japan.
woods.
Well, it was in the woods.
Yeah.
I ran into it was like remember Little Boys in the Hood, and it's like, you guys want to see a dead body? These like kids I met, they're like, do you want to see printed boobs? They didn't say printed boobs, but yeah, that's where and like I guess it was a thing back in the day before the internet, where maybe married men would have their porn mag stash, and they would either feel guilty or their wife would catch them, and they just dump it out in the woods, and that's where I found
guess
it.
so. Yeah. I mean, I found a lot of porn out in the woods. I don't know why, but
Well, I think it's just
yeah.
I was like guilty husbands are like, oh, I'm never gonna do this again.
But
and then
you found that in Japan?
yeah, well, my dad was stationed there. We were living off base, and then I ran into a bunch of American kids, and we'd go like running around through the woods and the creek, and I saw some
Well, now you can
ladies.
just get porn out of the vending machines in Japan, so you're fine. Yeah.
Did you see that when you were? We went to Japan. Well, he goes to Japan all the time.
And there's a certain
Sex
area
tourist.
in Japan where yes, you can get things like that.
Wow, I would think that would be obsolete because of the internet. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I think
Sex toys, not porn.
not images of boobies or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't dump things, but if you're going to dump something, dump Playboys, maybe a Hustler.
In the woods, preferably, so
Right.
kids can find it and have
Well,
it.
no, we're
Yeah.
not suggesting that. But if somebody's going to if somebody isn't allowed on the, well, this is like so archaic we're talking about, but every now and then, there might be a, what do you call it? They called him a hobo or a train traveler in the old days.
A tramp?
Think of the tramps. Here's the tramps.
Salute.
Happy St. Patty's Day, Goins. That's an Irish name, Goins.
Yeah, that's definitely an Irish name. That's for sure.
It's I guess they settled this part of Texas at some point, or they just
Over by George West, yeah. They settled the whole area.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. It's worth nothing.
Well,
Damn railroad decided to reroute. Then the town died.
That was a big deal back then. The railroads. It was almost like putting a Whataburger or what's the other one now? Burger Boy.
Burger Boy. Yeah, it's just
basically defines a neighborhood, defines a local economy. In San Antonio here, a lot of people watching aren't from San Antonio. They might be in Osaka or Hokkaido or
I hope
St.
so.
Petersburg.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Let us know where you're from
Florida.
in the comments, please.
Yeah, if everybody has anything to say, we got the comments open. You can just launch it at us, 'cause we'll enjoy that sort of thing. We're pretty engaged in the community, as you saw earlier, but we're also engaging. We're engaging you. Better Off Show. That's where we can get engaged, but no sex till marriage.
I can't take you seriously wearing a robe like that on the show.
This is.
Yeah.
Oh no, but this is Cove Haven. Wait, Cove Haven. I went there.
What is it? What's Cove Haven?
Please
tell me.
It's in the Poconos, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
If you didn't know.
I had no idea where those were. I just knew it was like some rich place that people go to.
The Cove Haven was great. It was kind of a like lost gem, like a time capsule from the 80s, where you go there and you have you get a hotel room and there's like a 6 foot tall champagne bathtub where you get in there with your lover or whatever you'd like to describe them as. Then in the other room there's a hot tub shaped like a heart.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I sent you pictures. I don't know if you have them. I don't think it is loaded, but
like the one in Dumb and Dumber.
That, but more even better.
But like legit.
Legit.
Yeah.
They have the couples all have dinner in the main dining area. And they have like a comedian from Philadelphia come and then they have just all these bungalows everywhere. It's kind of a free for all.
It sounds cool except for the forced activities.
No, it's not forced. It's
with couples.
Nobody tells me what to do. No, it's It was. They have activities.
But if you're there with the girl, you're not getting out of that. You're going to the little activities.
We got
because she
around.
wants to go.
Yeah, she did want to go to a couple of them, but they were kind of fun. I forgot the activity, because I was drinking a lot of.
Because you have to. Yeah, that's you're only out.
Well, that's kind of why you go there, to foster a relationship, and it is kind of it's a throwback. It's kitschy, but yeah, you go there to foster a relationship. Unfortunately, the woman I was with, that didn't work out so much. I think she was talking to some guys. It looked like Ralph Macchio or like the guy from.
Well, what are you gonna do if that happens?
Well, it was also, and then the second
Karate
guy
Kid.
was pretty cool too. He looked like David Faustino. Remember Married with Children?
Well, you got outflanked by Grandmaster B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's kind of a test of a relationship. I mean, if things like that, something like that happens, it's obviously not going so well. So, I kind of, that's why I'm wearing this. It's kind of a testament to the crucible of relationships and love. And I think that's what St. Patty's Day is supposed to be about. I don't know if that's true.
I have no idea what St. Patty's Day
But
is supposed
trust me,
to be about.
I think Cove Haven
Everybody
actually,
just gets hammered. That's it.
people who don't know how to drink, like us.
Salud.
Is that Irish or the Gaelic? That was Gaelic.
That was Latin.
Leonibus.
Oh, look, there's a stain on my shirt.
Gallico. The what is that? A guy Caesar wrote about the pagans, and in Ireland, something de Gallico, and they're all sacrificing each other, burning their strongest man and a wicker man. That's pretty cool. There was a Stephen Cage. Nick.
Is he related to Nick?
Yeah, I think it was Nick or Steven, but there was a movie about that.
Francis Coppola.
Frank. I call him Frank. Oh, well,
Yeah.
he calls you LG, which is short for. But like, you don't call a guy by his nickname unless you know him.
That's true.
So Frank Coppola calls Lawrence LG. Coppola.
Yeah. I call him Frankie Boy.
Hey.
Hey, Frankie Boy.
Hey, Frankie Boy, get over here with that camera over here. This guy's always screwing around with the camera. I love him.
Frankie Boy, it's out of focus.
Hey,
out of focus.
Speak English, Frankie Boy. I don't understand this gabagool, or So, is there Columbus Day. We missed that one. We'll come back for Columbus Day. But there's a big game. We got the San Antonio Spurs versus the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us tonight. We'll let you get on to that, but just wanted to show you what we are, and what we are is better
off
show.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's never do that again. Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to do it right after we stop. You turn off the cameras, I'll keep doing it. Thank you everyone for joining.
Yep.
I'm Jeff.
I'm LG, and this has been a special preview of Better Off Show. We are going to get these going a lot more often, yes?
We hope you like it.
Yeah, hope you do. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to play the outro here.
Let's get that outro. Was it the dance song? Permission to Dance by Love Force.
Oh, you want that one?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no, what do you got?
No, here, I'm going to go with that one. Here we go. Ready?
Permission!
Here we go. We're out in 3, 2, 1.
Mickey Beats and Frying Chicken. Am I muted? Permission.
Yeah, you're muted, dude.
Oh, for real? I can say whatever I want to.
That was great.
I'm Goins, Dad.
You were great, man.
Hey, I would have said so myself, but it'd sound like bragging, and I'd make, I don't want to make myself blush.
Dude, we had like 20-something listeners.
Man, I really did wipe with my left hand, like you were saying, but I didn't want to say anything on the show.
Oh, man. I wipe with my left and my right, so.
That's pretty egalitarian of you.
Yeah.
Hey, high five, bud.
Which one?
Both.
I just wiped with both.
Just put them up there. That was a good show. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.